First of all, I would like to say that the portion of the video that I recorded to show the materials that I'm using for the video did not record well, and so I had to take it out of this video because my intention is to make a detailed video showing you how I create my wigs, but just for the formation of the wig that I made, I'm just showing you how I went in there and recorded, and created this wig that I show you at the beginning of this video. So what I did was to go to the local stylist beauty store and grab me a dome cap, which I paid not more than $5 for. And then I took a frontal and two bundles of my straight kinky hair, and I'm making this wig to obviously to wear. This is not how I make my clients wig. This is how I made my personal wig. And so if you have any questions, please leave it down below. But I already set the frontal on the dooms on the canvas head and placed the doom cap on there. And the canvas head that I'm using is from Amazon, and I will leave that link down below if you would like to purchase one. However, let's go ahead and go over the materials that I use for this. I grabbed me some T-pins, needles, nylon thread, comb, a scissor, the doom cap, and of course the bundles. And so what I'm showing you now is how to sew down your frontal on your canvas hair. So you're gonna sew it down, laying the frontal from ear to ear, and you want to make sure that it's laying flat, and so that you will have a flat wig cap in the front, that the hair won't be kind of double or folded over each other. And so I went from ear to ear and sewed that down, and as you see now, I'm showing you how you need to sew the back of the hair. What I did was like I said, this is my own wig. I was remaking this wig cap because obviously people evolve, and so I have changed. I have learned new things. I did learn new tricks and tips to make my wigs, and so I'm doing this based on that. So I had to loosen up that wig that I was wearing before and remake the wig again. This is not a new hair, but the bundles that I have previously used to make the wig. So I just took down the bundles and the frontal, and I'm remaking the wigs based on what I have learned. Of course, it's 2019. I won't be making wigs the way I used to make it since 2007. People learn every day, and I will never stop learning. Just looking at where I came from with no idea of the beauty industry, and I have placed myself in that position, and I have seen how far it has changed me so greatly. And so I will never stop learning, and I'm just saying that to say to you guys that thing that you have never or will never achieve your dream. It's a lie. You can always achieve your dream once you work towards it. And so I created this passion for hair, for makeup, and all of that, and I have significantly improved my skills, and I will continue improving my skills once I have this platform. And I always encourage people, because I'm one person that had no idea on what I was doing, and I have come this far. So don't give up. Keep trying. Keep on trying. Keep on fighting. Keep your heads up. Anyway, so I'm just doing the pull and loop motion. It's called a blanket stitch, and I am just going back and forth, laying the tracks down and sewing them in one over another. And then when I reach to the edge there, I kind of loop. When I reach to the edge, I do a loop and pull, and then I wrap the thread around there 2 times, and I also go from the edge of the hair and sew it into and poke and place the needle through the bundle itself, like through the wefts, and sew it down so that it will lay flat. Some people do cut their wefts, but I do not cut my wefts. And the reason that I don't cut my wefts because it's that I do not like shedding, and so I do my best to seal my wefts instead of, cutting them apart. But anyway, so you will continue sewing until you reach on the top like I did. And what I did in here was when I reached to the very top, I did not join the frontal to the last track. And the reason why I did that was because I do not want to have a problem in the future if I were to have a messed up frontal and needed it to be re-sewn on there. I don't want to loosen or take down the entire wig. So I did that in order to be able to change the frontal, because if you have wigs, sometimes the frontal do share, or it has gotten so old that you need a new one. And so it's always advisable not to stitch the last track with the frontal, with the edge of the frontal. So I lay it closely to the edge of the frontal and I sew it down, but I sew it very close so that it is unnoticeable. Anyway, so this hair is a kinky hair. There is not any way to style it. Styling the hair is shown in the beginning of this video. Well, not styling it, but how I used it. I just placed it down and this is how it came out. And so I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do have any questions, please leave it down below and I will talk to you guys in my next video. And I do promise that I will do a detailed video for you guys. I also wanted to add that I was using a normal daylight and the daylight got taken. Nighttime came while I was recording, and so that's why you see some of the footage looks bright and some looks like a cinema kind of background, because I was recording at night also. Well, thanks for staying with me, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. And like I said, if you can look right now, you will see what I was talking about as far as not sewing the last track directly on the frontal. So that's basically what I'm doing. I'm just sewing it very close to the frontal, but not joining it with the frontal, if that makes any sense. All right, well, I'll talk to you guys in my next video. I hope you learned something from this as well. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Till then, I'll talk to you guys again. Bye.